What's up, how's it going, guys? My name is Blake and welcome back to my channel. So I haven't really been in the mood today to record a video. I've been sick pretty much most of the day. So I knew I needed, today is my upload day, so I was like, you know what, just suck it up and we're gonna do a video. So I know that this is kind of different than what I normally post in the sense of I'm not starting this game from scratch. I'm not starting it over from the beginning. I'm already on year 2 of this game, which, if you don't know this game, it's Stardew Valley. It's basically a farming simulator. You can mine, you can make friends, you can get married. It's kind of like Sims and Farmville had a baby, I feel like. It's very farmy, but it's very like Simsy. Like, you can interact with all the characters as you increase your hearts with each character. You can unlock cutscenes and learn more about them and learn more about their personalities and what makes each character unique. So I think that's really cool that this game has included details like that. I think that's honestly why I love this game so much, is because of the very intricate detail to each character. I think that's really cool. But yeah, so I wanted to make another chat video, just chat, hang out, talk. I know last time I made this video it was Minecraft, and whenever I recorded that video it was I was talking as I was playing, and that was the plan for this game. This is what you're watching right now is actually the second time I started recording the game, because I forgot to hit record, and so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a voiceover and talk about the game, talk about life, talk about 2020 and 2021, because we're now in a new year. I think that's honestly crazy. Literally it's 2021, like it's 2020 ended, like it's over. I don't know where all the time has gone, because I feel like 2020 was horrible. I hated it. I'm so glad we're out of there. But at the same time, I feel like it went by so quick. Like, so much happened. Oh my god, so much happened. I'm so over COVID. Like, I'm so tired of it. She needs to leave. She is uninvited to this party in 2021. Just so go on, COVID. Get out of here. But yeah, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Christmas was actually very interesting this year. My family always does a, get together / party. And normally we do it, pretty much almost normally a week before Christmas. Or we'll do it at least a couple days before Christmas, but this time it was literally on Christmas. So that was kind of a lot, because on Christmas Day me and my family do a lot together. So that in its own already made the day so much more stressful. But I got a lot of awesome stuff. I love video games, obviously, you can tell. I'm making YouTube videos about video games. But I got some new video games, and I'm so freaking excited. I have a Switch, and I got Super Mario Odyssey, as well as, what was the other game? Oh yeah, Pikmin 3. I haven't played any of the Pikmin games. I've seen Let's Plays of them, and I've seen a whole bunch of gameplay on Pikmin, but I haven't actually ever played it myself. So I am super, super excited to play that game. I did start it, but I haven't made it far, because I started playing it late at night, and I got insanely sleepy. Normally whenever I, go to bed, I'll try and do something to, wind down my brain, because I think a lot. I am definitely a thinker, and sometimes I'll think so much that I'll just drive myself insane and I won't get any sleep, and I can't do it sometimes. So Normally I'll just, put on an Audible, read a book, maybe play a relaxing game, a relaxing puzzle game on the Switch, because I have it hooked up on my TV, so I can just whip out the remote, play it, and whenever I get done, just lay it down and go to sleep. Or I'll just watch Netflix or YouTube until I just can't hold my eyes open anymore. So lately, I've been doing more reading and listening to audibles than I have been playing video games, honestly. I love to read. Love me a good book. And I've been reading, so I talked in my last chat video about a book called Behind Closed Doors. And I've already listened to it completely all the way through, like 3 or 4 times now. And that book is so good. Like, I know, because when I was listening to it the first time, I kept falling asleep, because I'd put it on at night whenever I'm getting ready for bed, and I'd keep falling asleep, and then I'd wake up and I'd hear something that's going on, and I'd be like, oh, what the heck is happening? And so then I started getting more like interested in the book. So then I started listening to it as I was more awake. And wow, that book is really good. Definitely check it out. It's basically about this woman who falls in love with this man. She marries him, but she doesn't realize that he's insane. So he basically holds her prisoner, and she has to basically pretend that he is this amazing lawyer that, is so kind and, loves his family, when in reality, like, he'll sometimes hit her, or he won't let her eat for like days, and he'll lock her in a room, not let her do anything, and she just has to keep up the act. And so the book follows her story, as well as she has an autistic sister, and her husband, his name's Jack, not the autistic sister, but the one that's married to the psychopath. But he is now wanting her sister to live with them, and because he knows that she has a mental deficit, he knows that he can control her and, kind of torture her as well. So that's his plan, and it's crazy how much like happens in this book. But after I finished that one, I personally love Coraline. I love the movie. I love that kind of artwork, that art style, like, because it's very similar to Tim Burton, in my opinion. It's kind of like clay ragdoll. But I love that movie. And I remember back in middle school, I was about, what was I? It's maybe 12, 13, 14, I think, maybe. I don't remember what year the book came out, but I remember reading it, and I remember it was really good. And it was on sale on the Apple Library. So I was like, you know what? No, not the Apple Library. It was on sale on Audible. Or was it on Audible? I don't remember. I think I had a credit left on Audible, and so that's what I used to purchase it. But so I forgot how much is not in the movie, which, I mean, you see that a lot in books. You see that there's more details in the books than there are the movies, because that you can make a book however long you want, but the longer you make a movie, I feel like the worst it kind of does, because I know personally I can't sit and watch one specific thing for hours. Now, if it's like a TV show, I can, because each episode is different. I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense, but at the same time, it does make sense. Maybe you can understand what I'm saying. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was talking about movies and books. But I honestly can say that there was stuff in the book that I had completely forgotten even happened. So that was really cool. I really like books. I love imagination. I love fiction. I love to read. I'm currently, I can't remember if I already said this, but I'm doing a voiceover for this. So I'm watching the gameplay so that, occasionally I can mention about the game and mention stuff that's happening. And I completely forgot that I went into the hot tub. Like, why did I do this? So basically the hot tub, it raises your energy bar on the right hand side. but normally you do it when your energy bar is low, and I barely used any energy. So it makes no sense why I am in there, but I would love to be in a hot tub right now. At least I think this is a hot tub. I would say, I feel like it's a hot tub, but I mean, it's the biggest hot tub I've ever seen. Do they go that big? I don't know if they go that big. Maybe it's like a steam room or something. I don't know. Steam pool. I don't know. But let's see. What else should I talk? Oh yeah, my dog. This is also another reason why I didn't really have much motivation today to record. But my dog, for the past several days, she hasn't been acting right. She has been walking funny. Anytime I touch her a certain way, she'll start screaming in pain, and she'll start trembling and shaking. And one night she started throwing up everywhere, and I'm assuming she was throwing up because of all the pain that she was in. But I finally got her an appointment made, and I went today and took her to the vet. And my dog already has incredible amounts of anxiety. And we had an appointment at 10:30 in the morning, and when we got there, they had an emergency with if I remember hearing them right, it was a litter of puppies, and they were suspected to have parvo, or the mom had parvo. I can't remember. I know that they had mentioned a dog and parvo, and I think they remembered that they had mentioned something about several puppies, but I can't remember. But anyways, so I didn't even get seen until about 12:15. And my dog is super anxious, like I said, so sitting there from 10:30 until 12:15 in the waiting room was miserable, especially since she has a hard time walking, so I had her in my lap the whole time. There were other dogs in there, so she was already anxious because there was a pit bull in there, and she was very intimidated and scared by the pit bull. But he was the sweetest little thing. Well, he wasn't really little. He was the sweetest big thing. He was such a beautiful dog, and he was so sweet. He just wanted everybody to love him and play with him. But my dog viewed him as a big, scary, giant monster. So she was scared most of the time we were there. Luckily, he went outside most of the time because he was just so excited to be there, and he was overwhelming everybody because he was just too full of excitement. So his owners took him outside. But I finally got taken back, and my dog is a Lab Dachshund mix. My personal dog is a Lab Dachshund mix. I've mentioned, if you watch my lifestyle videos, I mentioned that my family raises Brittany Spaniels and German Shorthair Pointers. And we do sell those for a pretty hefty price. Not gonna lie, it's pretty high amount. But my personal dog that I got from my neighbor's family is a Lab Dachshund mix. So she's real little, and so the vet said that because of her age, she's roughly about 8, I would say, maybe 7. I can't remember her exact age because whenever I got her from whoever I got her from, they didn't really give me an age, so I'm having to just kind of guess how old she is. But I've had her for a while, and she's older, so that's the point I'm trying to make. But he said that the Dachshund breeds, they have a lot of back problems. So because of that and her age, she's got arthritis and just back problems. So I'm having to give her some medicine every day. I've got a pill I give her every day. And then I got her some new heartworm medicine because she hasn't been taking that in a while. So I got her tested. She came back negative. She doesn't have heartworms, but I went ahead and got her on her monthly medicine so that I can prevent her from getting sick. She's my pride and joy, so I really, really would hate to see something happen to her. It would honestly break me. But she's doing a lot better. I gave her her pain pill, and she's acting like normal. She doesn't act like she's in pain anymore, so I think it's helping. I think it's working. You know, one thing about the animals is and pets and stuff is they can't tell you what's wrong. They can't tell you that they're in pain. So it's hard, you know, to narrow it down. I was having a hard time trying to figure out, like, even where her pain was even resonating from, because she's hurt everywhere. And it was like I sleep with her, so anytime she'd walk around my bed, she'd start yelping and limping, and it was horrible. Horrible. But, you know, I think she's good now. The vet said that if she is acting funny, to just bring her back and he would prescribe her something else. But this video is coming to an end. I hope you all enjoyed this, just kind of chatting. Sometimes you just need to talk. Sometimes you just need to talk it out. Talk about your life. Talk about what's going on. It's good for the soul and the mind to talk. But I hope you all enjoyed this kind of video, and I just want to say that thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below.